Catherine of Aragon was descended from the great Spanish royal whose empire now stretched across most of Europe.
T, you're scaring everybody, T. No.
Lyric at Ridgegate is an eclectic community in Lone Tree. Infinity Properties' new fusion collection is a force of dynamic imagination, an urban footprint with more light, air, and energy. It's eye-opening at every turn. A cathedral of light, a glass catwalk bridge.
Stop it! No!
You're not good. You're bad.
There's no one there.
Bad.
Hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Stop.
After her father was king, Mary was treated as the most important person in the kingdom. She liked music, dancing, and games. Henry referred to her as his Earl. Catherine, too, was devoted to Mary and was fiercely ambitious for her. She made sure that Mary's education fit her for her destiny, however great it might be. This letter was written by Catherine to Mary in vain in learning. As for your writing in Latin, I am glad that you should change from me to Master Featherstone. Catherine began by teaching Mary Latin herself, but now she was to change to a professional tutor. Latin was a masculine subject. Catherine was determined that Mary should have good Latin to fit her for that most masculine of roles, rulership. Henry still had no other heir. Catherine was preparing Mary for the possibility that she might one day include the kingdom in her own right. Age 9, Mary came here to London to take up residence as the nominal head of the government of Wales. Was a highly symbolic move. For the last 50 years, every piece of work had come here to London to complete an education and to learn the business of rule. And the fact that Mary, though a woman, was following in their footsteps showed that her father still regarded her as heir of England. For the next 3 years, Mary spent much time at Ludlow as Princess of Wales, but the search for a white husband continued. Aged 11, she was to be inspected for a new French man. Mary was only a year away from the minimum age of marriage, and her future as both queen and a royal bride seemed assured. But before the year was up, disaster struck. Mary left Ludlow for the last time. She returned to a court in turmoil. Her father decided to divorce her mother. Catherine, the grim, Catherine ugly, and Henry had fallen passionately in love with Anne Boleyn. For the next 5 years, Henry searched for a way to marry Anne, but the Pope would not allow him to divorce Catherine. Eventually, a cleric, Thomas Cranmer, came up with a solution. As Archbishop of Canterbury, he would be prepared to force Henry and Catherine into defiance. Mary would never forget instructed Mary's keeper that had been to slap and hit Mary whenever she claimed to be true princess, and swear at her with the cursed bastard. Mary would never forget this cruelty. She got no sympathy from her father. Because
What was that?
she refused to accept her mother's divorce, Henry preserved her as history. He refused her permission to see her. Mother and daughter were alive. The contrast with the luxury and privilege of her childhood was bad enough, but still worse was the fright and faith she learned that her mother did, because Henry also insisted she recognize him and not her as supreme head of the church. This brutal treatment was to have a lasting effect. Mary would spend the rest of her life looking for ways to avenge it. Please, customize contributions to save highlights. Get to look away. Only pay.
Did I just leak look? Or there's up to 100% leak-free protection for Tampax.
It's time for that. What's it?
King Supers, you never compromise. Up high quality carrots be fresh and down low prices in every aisle. All the hand savings add up. King Supers shoppers never compromise. King Supers, for everyone. We're talking across that finish line. Now it's time to celebrate those memories at Michael's. Happy anniversary keepsakes with custom printing that brings your victory to life. Because every achievement deserves to be uniquely remembered. Michael's, our true victory.
By the time Mary was 3, she had lived through extreme highs and lows. She'd been worshipped as the future Queen of England, extended her disgrace as illegitimate daughter. In 1536, two momentous events occurred which would transform her life into its moment. On the 7th of January, Mary's mother passed an American. Mary was overcome by grief. She saw no future for herself either, and wrote to her cousin, Charles V, begging him to help her flee despair. Charles was the Holy Roman Emperor. He was the most powerful man in Europe, and Mary sought his power. Then, only a few months later, Anne Boleyn was arrested and condemned to death. After 8 years of exclusion, Mary now believed that there was a chance of reconciliation with her father. These are the letters that Mary wrote to her father and to her father's secretary Cromwell in the weeks after Anne Boleyn's death. Mary thought that she could bring about a reconciliation with her father on her own terms. She quickly proved wrong, and the letters depict the titanic struggle of wills between father and daughter. The first of the letters is written on the 26th of May. Mary writes to Cromwell, "Please get permission from him for me to write to you." On the 8th of June, Mary writes a letter to her father saying how delighted she is that he has forgiven all her offences and withdrawn his displeasure. But then, in the course of the next 2 days, something goes badly wrong, because Henry makes clear that Mary will surrender, not on her terms, but his. And his terms are that she should recognize the royal supremacy, her mother's divorce, and her own bust. Mary is distraught. The usual neat handwriting begins to disintegrate, and she writes this desperate letter to Cromwell. "Please," she says, "press me no more. I will do all I can, God and my conscience not offended. For I assure you," she continues, "I have done the utmost my conscience will supply." But Henry wouldn't be dictated by his daughter or her conscience. He had a statement drawn up which he ordered Mary to sign. If Mary refused to obey, she would be a traitor and risked a traitor's death. month earlier, Henry had executed his wife. Mary now faced the worst crisis of her short life. Anne Boleyn had often threatened her with death if she did not surrender. Now, her own father seemed about to carry out. Mary's wasn't the only life in danger. All her friends and supporters who pressed her claim to being the legitimate heiress to the throne opened and charged treason as well. The wife of one of them wrote desperately to Mary, beseeching her with the passion of Christ to do what her father wanted. Otherwise, she was killed. Faced with this threat to her friend as well as to herself, Mary signed the hated peace of England. Betrayed herself, her mother, her God. Payoff for Mary was a decade of peace. Henry finally had a son, and with a male heir, Mary was no longer a threat. Henry even approved of Act of Parliament, which stated that a minor succession was now then Mary, then Elizabeth. Mary wasn't legitimate, but she was recognized as a potential heir to the throne. But thanks to her awkward status, she remained unmarried. Then, in 1547, Henry died, and Mary was freed from his heavy hand. He was succeeded by his son Edward. Mary was Edward's godmother, was very fond of him. Upon return from her father's wedding, Mary was met at last landed estate here in East Anglia. Based on the make clear. Man found all impossible. What is eventually solved? Unbelievable. What he found was terrible sick. As if her own were in chaos, she didn't bring her any after the sorrow is long lost. Trying to make it rich, which is nothing. Nothing must be done on this stress. Spotted up the coast. If she left the country, she might never return.
Oh, fuck.
Instead, she feared her life. What she could do is keep
I'm sorry I always laugh at you, bro. Wow.
This is just garlic and not salt.
That's true. Still be yummy.
So I'm gonna blender all this afterwards. All I have to do is change out the foil.
Perfect.
I know. And you're laughing now because look what I did.
That's pretty funny. You're a silly Billy.
I am a silly Billy, but I'm your silly Billy.
In 1853,
You have to put up with me.
aged only 15, they looked into turn
Do you want to try one of the meatballs?
Hell yeah. Off the top.
That's how they are just today. But I
Very
figured they can be good dipped in barbecue.
Andean pasta.
Yeah,
Farmer's men got pouring from her own estate, and the land was friendly neighbouring gentlemen. But moral support was far wider than this narrow, conservative Catholic base, and even convinced Protestants welcomed her as queen because she was the Tudor and England's rightful heir. But it likes a cracked windshield.
What was that?
No. But you can go to SafeLight.com and get it fixed now and pay later. Awesome. SafeLight can come to you for free. Don't wait. Get fixed now and pay later at SafeLight.com.
Safe like repair, safe like replace. Sometimes it takes a different approach to see the possibilities all around you. With Capella University's FlexPath format, you can set your own deadlines and keep up with all of life's important moments.
There's the Cover My Leak cover-up, or there's the Tampax Dual Protection System to help stop leaks. At King Super,
Do you want that
never
jalapeno
compromise.
or should I roast
Because
it too
high
and put it
quality
in the
that's
sauce?
guaranteed fresh
Ooh, roast it.
at low prices.
It's gonna go bad.
It's already kind of going that. So you're just
Never compromise.
Yeah.
King Super. Everyone. Magical anything? Your baby's first onesie? Yep, you can bring back. Bring your kids to my desk and I will start bringing with your memories and fun. Custom framing at Michaels. Everything to create anything.
As Mary made her way through America, opposition faded away.
We don't want you.
She had a following of at least 15,000 men, but not a single blow needed to be struck. She pushed on to the capital. When she entered London, bombarded it. Kate Dion's son, it seemed miraculous. kept the original copies of every act of Parliament since the Tudor period. The reign was developed by monarchs and euro by euro. Here's George, and going on here, Stuarts, and round the corner, the original acts of the Tudor period. They're different because they're flat, simple blocks. There are several two boxes in there with father and again. Down here are the boxes for her brother Edward VI, and at the bottom for Mary herself. One of the first acts of Mary Graves was right, what she believed was the greatest injustice of her father's reign. This act states that there had been a conspiracy led by Thomas Cranmer to divorce her parents and make Mary herself a bastard. The act states categorically that Henry and Catherine were lawfully married in the eyes of God, and that Mary was the rightful heir to the throne. Magnificent words, but they're so much sound and fury, because Mary already was queen, and she was queen legitimately, which is why her accession had been so popular. But this act is about something else. It's about Mary's own state of mind. She had always known, whatever she'd said, that she was really legitimate, and the child of a legitimate man. And this act makes sure that the world outside recognizes that innocence. With the past now put right, Mary could turn to the future and her marriage. Her cousin, the Emperor Charles V, proposed his son, Philip. The only trouble was that Philip was Spanish. Mary was the first Queen of England in her own right. But no one knew who would wield the real power if she married. The English hated the idea of having a Spanish king, or worse still, becoming a mere satellite of the empire. As usual in difficult circumstances, Mary...
You know, like the Spanish, French, British, like royalty were all related.
Ew.
Isn't that crazy?
That's why they're all got the long faces.
They knelt before the sacrament on the altar, and they sang the great Latin hymn, Veni Creator Spiritus, Come, Holy Ghost, God descended. Mary then rose as one possessed. She said,
You know, like some like 300 million people. It's like 30% of people today share Genghis Khan's DNA. Because he was such a prolific rapist.
Yep.
No amount of argument could change Mary's mind. She told Parliament.
And they would wait till they were ovulating too, like that was his goal, was to reproduce.
It would be the cause of my death. For if I
That's
were married
crazy.
against my will, I would live for 3 months and would have no children. Guess who has prices you'll love? From Disney and Lego to Melissa. Guess who has toys that make wishes come true? The answer is simple. It's Walmart. Oh no.
Undo your flu symptoms with Dayquil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, aching fever under your flu medicine.
No matter how you use energy, it needs to be safe.
My nose.
At XL Energy, our employees work tirelessly to restore power after outages, update and protect the grid, and above all, deliver energy to you. Because while what we provide is essential, getting it to you safely
What?
is vital.
Hair stops. New Gloss Absolute Loose Drops Hair Oil. 4 days anti-frizz. Glossy hair. Mesmerizing scent. New Gloss Absolute Loose Drops. Vanilla Gloss Hair Stops.
Ow. Ow. Oh. Oh.
In the new year, news reached Mary.
Thanks, bro.
I cut something in her chest. Oh my god, both eyes! It goes in my hands! What's in my hands?
Jalapeno.
Oh fuck! Oh.
You pepper sprayed yourself.
Ow. Okay.
Damn, Bailey.
I can't see. Ugh. Ugh.
On 1st of February 1554, Mary went through the test of the Guildhall Theatre. She went up to the hospital.
Oh fuck!
No politician ever worked.
Oh, can you pass me a paper towel or something? Ugh. Oh fuck. Gage. Did you video me?
I've been live streaming.
You're an asshole.
That's alright. Nobody's watching.
My whole face is on fire.
Yeah, dude. Your eyes are as red as the devil's dick.
Oh fuck. Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, that's insane.
Whilst everyone else was losing their head, Mary kept hers. Looking at the rumors that she would leave.
You should like grab a can of soda and just hold it to your face.
When Wyatt and the rebels approached the city, there was shock, almost helpless cowardice and confusion amongst the royal guard. But the city itself held firm, and the gates were shut in Wyatt's face. He's no alternative but to surrender. Mary won, and she proved that a woman could be as good a leader as any man. The leaders of the rebellion were swiftly executed. Elizabeth, whose name had been used as a rallying cry for rebels, was imprisoned in the Tower. Mary wouldn't risk her half-sister becoming a figurehead of discontent. She never trusted nor really liked Elizabeth. The rivalry of the mothers descended into the daughters. Now she had a reason to get Elizabeth out of the way.
You can smell the jalapeno roasting. Or maybe that's just me because it's all over my fucking face.
First determined, she was funded and married. For the moment, she spent most of her life preparing. She walked the fast lanes of the north on an elevated walkway which had been built on west doors in the steps of the fire. There, she climbed still higher to the platform on which the marriage itself was set. She was given away by 4 noblemen in the name of England, and she swore old Catholic vows in which the woman promised to be bonny as a buxom, in bed and at ball. But instead of the jewelled bands that were then fashionable, she wore a plain, old-fashioned ring of gold, because she said she would be married as maidens were in the olden time. But Mary was determined that amidst pomp and circumstance, the dynastic beauty would be clear that hers was the real marriage, based on love, intended to lead the procreation of children. There is no record